Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. I know I'm starting late. Also, I was just obviously painting downstairs and it's chaotic downstairs. So at the moment, I'm not doing much. And let's say yeah, I'm literally just watching Friends at the moment. I've had dinner, I had a bath, and everything. So yeah. Obviously, I went to the later to get my own doctor pepper, and I didn't really want to drink because I've already got a drink, but I'm almost finished it and everything. So yeah, and it's currently 5:27 in the evening. So I'm only starting, so I'm starting filming there. So yeah, actually, I'm gonna go back to doing putting Saturday and Sunday in one vlog actually, like I used to. Do you remember actually no I won't, but I'll film today, film again tomorrow. Also I edit today and edit tomorrow as well, so yeah. That's my plan. But I hope you're all having a good day so far. Obviously, if you're just leave a comment. So yeah. I'm just trying to. Also, I went to my bin tomorrow. So yeah. As you can see, I'm watching Friends. And so yeah. So yeah. It's been sunny today, to be honest. It's been quite nice. To be honest. So yeah. I'm just doing an evening video, though, you know what I mean? So I could edit in the morning. So I edit tomorrow morning actually. So so yeah. Well, go on, Bob. Once again, here, boy. So yeah. Um. So yeah, I'm just not doing much today. I'm literally just in my pajama bottoms. As you can see. So yeah. And that's so yeah. But I just want to say, I don't know. Maybe I put my tripod on actually. Because if I could just put you, if I could just put you on. I'll put the batteries back in that bin. So I can turn my TV down the bed. I just want to sit and actually talk to you guys because I haven't done that for a while, to be honest. So yeah, I just want to sit and talk to you guys for a bit. It feels a bit longer today. There you go. So yeah, my phone's charging at the moment. So yeah, once it's charged, I'll go. But anyway, I just want to talk and obviously, I know I've talked about autism in the past before, but I want to refresh it. So autistic kids are the best people. So if you're becoming if you have newborn babies and if you're toddlers that's been diagnosed with autism, I wouldn't say it's a bad thing. I would say it's a nice thing. Because kids who've got autism can work as hard as normal kids, normal people, you know what I mean? It's great. Like me, I've got autism, obviously, and I could probably work as hard as other workers at any shop, literally. Because when I was at Sue Rider, I worked as hard as any other volunteer and staff. Literally, I was promoted to a lead volunteer at one point. I was a lead volunteer. The reason for that, because I actually worked hard because of, obviously my condition of being autistic and that. So if you have an autistic kid, so if your kid has just been diagnosed and that with autism and learning difficulties and also all sorts of special needs, don't take it as, just use that as to your advantage. You know what I mean? Just obviously find out what your autistic kid can possibly do. You know what I mean? I don't know if your kid obviously is good at obviously writing and spelling. Find out if your kid can do that, or I don't know, anything. Just find out what your kid is good at, like your autistic kid is good at though. Stuff like that. Like I'm really good like behind the till at Sue Ryder, but I don't work there anymore though because of I don't want to talk about that bit though. But I did work at Sue Ryder, but I left because of after 3 years. I didn't want to do work there because I wasn't getting paid. I was only a volunteer. But find out what your your autistic kid is actually good at though. Just find out what they're good at and use that to their advantage. If you know what I mean, like drawing. See if your autistic kid is good at drawing. Because my friend Shane, he's autistic. He can draw. Like he can draw dinosaurs. Um, Stuff like that, dragons and Godzilla. Like, and he's autistic as well. And obviously he uses that. He took that as his advantage at school. We had these doodle books that you can do in drawing. He was really good at that. And at school I was good at spelling, writing and reading. I was good at that. And obviously gardening. Yeah, gardening. See if your autistic kid is good at gardening as well. Because with gardening, it helps with your disability, and it helps with your mindset up here. And you know what I mean, like stuff like anything that is really good with your mindset and your disability. Because gardening, I love doing. Literally, I love gardening. It's the best thing. Because I go to this place called Thrive, right? And I go to Thrive at Beach Hill, and I love it. Like, because there's people who's got different disabilities. It's not the same disability. It's so many different disabilities, and it helps them so much. Though gardening is the best way for your autistic kid to be, though, because it could teach them how to deal with their disability. You know what I mean? And stuff like that. Like, drawing, reading, writing, maths. Because one of my mates, he was always good at maths. Like, I remember one time he added 15 times table. He was good at that though. Like, it was good. I ain't kidding. He could add up 15 times table at school, and he also used that as his advantage. So two of my mates uses different things, and I use a different thing to them as our advantage. You know what I mean? I'm only giving you these advice just in case if your kid has been diagnosed with autism and different disability. You see how I try and pronounce it, but at first I can't. Then obviously I think about it, and then obviously So yeah, always use those things if you're good at, or your kids is good at, as your advantage. I'm not trying to sound rude or anything, but it is a great way of them dealing with their disability. Like, I started Thrive September 2017. No, not September. Scratch that. March, April time in 2017. And literally, when I first started, I wasn't sure about it. And the next thing you know, after the summer, and then I was in September, when I went back after the summer, I literally carried on, and I've been there 3.5 years. It'll be almost 4 years this month and next month, either month. And literally, I'm really good at what I'm doing. Like, and I'm good on plants at the back, in the back garden, and I've watered them today. Literally today I've watered them, and that. Like, it's the best. It's the best type. That's the best thing that's ever happened. And also, I love listening to music, singing. See if your autistic is good at singing or writing songs. Or because when I was at school, I wrote my own song. And obviously, I'm out of tune now because I haven't done it since 2016. 6 years. 5 years I haven't done it. So within 5 years I haven't done it because I'm out of tune now. So yeah, always find out what your autistic kid is actually good at, and then obviously get them to use that as their advantage. I know I keep saying advantage quite a lot, but I'm only saying it just to remind you each time I'm talking, because it's the best way forward for your autistic kid. It's like, but if they got anger issues and you're trying to find a way to sort of deal with that, gardening, digging, because you can do digging as expression, anger expression. So, or the pull really hard boxing bag, and if your autistic kid is quite strong and can get quite aggressive, or the boxing bag, really hard ones that you can hang from the ceiling, or do digging. So you could do bit boxing or just digging. So just always find out what your kid is good at though, your autistic kid. So yeah, because there's so many things that your autistic kid can learn, and because they can learn quite quick. So it's just trying to find out what they're good at and what they love doing. So yeah. So yeah. Let me get my charger quick about, because I think I won't charge my camera just yet. So don't need to charge it yet. But I ain't getting late. Gardening is the best thing though, because at school I love, because I had this opportunity every Friday, 11:30 till 12:15 every Friday. I used to do gardening, like every Friday, and then a year or a couple years after that, 2016, I had done it on a Wednesday, the whole day from 9 till 3 on a Wednesday, from the start of the morning till home time. And I used to spend in the garden the whole entire day with the garden teacher and Bournemouth, a few of the Bournemouth students, and we used to do gardening, and it used to help as well. Even with Thrive, it helped me so much in ways that I couldn't think of, you know what I mean? But like, I just love it though. Like, but the thing is, the reason why I'm growing plants out of the back garden, I'm growing 23 of them actually. Once they're all grown, I'm gonna try and sell them for like £1.50. Then obviously I'm gonna try and set up my own stall and then I'm gonna obviously order stuff out of my work money, and then I can save the business money, because I've got this awesome thing. Like, so if instead of spending the business money on so much stuff, I could order them out of my work money once a month, so that I could like save the business money, and I could literally then buy a building that I could turn into an arcade. So yeah, then obviously that's what I've got it all planned out in my head, but it's just waiting for the plants to grow, and then once the plants are grown, I can make it all happen. And out of my work money, I could just order some stuff out of that once a month. But if I spend like £500 a month, because I pay myself like £2 a week, and then obviously every month I could spend like 500 quid on so much stuff, and then the business money will be saved for a arcade. You know what I mean? And so yeah. So yeah, I thought I might have this chat, obviously not a long video, but like just enough to talk to you guys to what your autistic kid can do, or if your autistic kid has just been recently diagnosed with autism and that. So yeah. It's coming. So guys, obviously I was playing my Xbox for a bit, right? So yeah, obviously I was just playing my Xbox for a bit, and now I'm watching season 3, episode 3 of Cobra Kai. Yeah. So anyway, at the moment I'm not doing much, and I'm just gonna stay again with you guys, talking to you guys for a bit. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, obviously, I hope you're having a great day so far. I hope you had a great day, and I hope you're having a great night so far as well.
And then there's my personal favorite.
7 in the evening. So yeah.
This is probably our toughest battle, but listen, if God can forgive.
So yeah. At the moment, I'm just not doing much. Just watching Cobra Kai.
What about that time in Reno with those soccer moms at the Hyatt?
Yeah. Damn you. My Xbox turned itself off. I don't know why. It does that though. Like my Xbox will just turn itself. Anyway, obviously, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, to be honest. Because the thing is, yeah, when I start filming, I just literally think of ahead. You know what I mean? Like, I just when I'm filming, I just think and say though quickly though. You know what I mean? Like that's what I do though. Like, I film and I speak. Depends what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? Because some people will plan it, like plan what they're gonna say. But me, I don't plan it. I just literally roll the camera and just talk. Even if I'm just doing like just watching TV or something, I just roll the camera and speak. I don't know why, but so yeah. So at the moment, I'm not doing much. After being shot, as you saw. No, wait, you didn't see me get shot. What am I talking about? But you did see me talking to you guys, obviously, about autism and everything. So you got that in your mind and everything. So yeah, but as I said, autistic kids are the best. Literally, they're the best things. They're brighter than you think, right? But they can be quite hard work at times. But to be honest, they are brighter than you think. To be honest, when they find something they like, they'll stick to it. Literally, like I like gardening and I've stuck to it though. So if you're autistic, I know I'm saying it again, but I'm doing it because of the first clip just stopped recording after 14 minutes and 33 seconds. I don't know why. But kids are brighter though. It's like when they know they love something, they'll stick to it. But they might fail up, but they'll get back to it again. Depends on how they feel and everything. So yeah. But you know, like, sorry, I'm a bit tired. Anyway, and obviously, because what am I saying? But obviously, kids are autistic is the best, to be honest, that you could ever raise. You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, it's just trying to find that right thing for your autistic kiddie. You know, stuff like that. You know, it's just trying to get them into something that they love. It's not. You can't get them into something that you love. They have to get into something that they love. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as they find something that they love, and just discover throughout their life. You know what I mean? Like, of what they love. It could be anything. If it's gardening, drawing, songwriting, singing. It doesn't matter what it is, or instrument playing. So, you know, because a couple of my mates who got autism at school, they were good at DJ and playing the drums. They are good though, to be honest. And that, like I just said in the first clip, that my two other mates, he's good at drawing and he's good at 15 times table. You know what I mean? Like, they're really like, it's just. I know people say people are that people are good at different things, but autistic is are more better at doing what they're doing. You know, it's just trying to find that right thing for them and for them to find the right thing for themselves. You know what I mean? Sometimes you have to do for your autistic kid to sort of find something that they love. So sometimes you have to step back and just leave them, let them find what they love. So sometimes I know that you try and be careful of, you know, like, of what they're doing, but sometimes you just gotta step back because I'm only saying because of my experience of growing up as an autistic person. Like you have to step back, just leave them, just leave their space of themselves, so that they get to find what they love. So sometimes they won't need your help, sometimes they do. It's just trying to find the right time to actually help them. They might not ask for help all the time, all the time, but you have to ask them if they want help, and if obviously they might say no, they might say yes, depends. But all I know is that they're not gonna ask for help. You just gotta ask them if they want help, though, to find something that they love, though. Because sometimes they might not need help, sometimes they do. It depends on what time to actually ask them. You know what I mean? Like, because if you sort of jump into what they to find what they love, they can get irritated at. Just like me though. Like, see, I hate having up sometimes though. Like, with me, I just like to find stuff that I love by myself, and that, you know what I mean. Like, I'm only saying it because out of my experience of being autistic kid though. You know what I mean. But I mean, being autistic is great though. It's better than being normal. Like saying this, what is normal? To be honest, what is normal? Like, comment down below what is normal, because I bet you can't figure it out, bro. Because people aren't normal. Like autistic kids, but all I can say is autistic kids always autistic kids just want what everyone else wants, is accepted and everything. So yeah, actually I'm gonna post on TikTok in a bit. So yeah, obviously being autistic is great though, you know what I mean? Like, I love it though. You know what I mean? Like, it's the best feeling of being autistic, yeah, so yeah. But, you know, so yeah, been, like, obviously, just gotta, they gotta discover what they love on their own sometimes. Because if you help them, then they're not gonna find it by themselves. They just gotta find what they love by themselves sometimes. They just got to discover it by themselves. Like I discovered what I love by myself. I did like gardening. I discovered that by myself. Like at school, I've got into gardening at school, and I didn't even need my mum or my dad's help. They didn't even help me to find what I love, because I needed to find it myself, and that's what I needed. That's why, obviously, you sort of need for your kids. So sometimes you just got to step back, let them discover themselves, because eventually, your autistic kids will find it themselves. And I ain't kidding. So once they've found what they love, you'll be happy. You'll get that great feeling of something that they love without your help or anything. So that's why, you know, like, and even YouTube. I love YouTube, you know what I mean? I love posting videos on YouTube as well. My mum and my dad didn't discover that for me. I discovered it myself. You know what I mean? Like, I didn't need that help either. You know what I mean? They may need help once in a while, but not all the time though. Because, to be honest, they need their own self. That they need they need to be on their own to discover what they love the most. It could be posting videos on YouTube, it could be gardening, it could be anything. You know what I mean? And literally, once you seen what they love doing, you get that best feeling ever. You know what I mean? And so yeah, so yeah, I discovered a couple of things by myself that I love doing, like YouTube and gardening. But my mum and dad didn't discover that for me though, like, you know. But if you guys enjoyed this video, if you have, make sure you give a thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow while I do another video. And so I'll do some editing tomorrow, so you see this video up tomorrow morning. So I'll see you guys then.